Welcome back students to the online classes of Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School. Yesterday I have told you about the wavefront, which is chapter number 10, wave optics, and after that I have told you about the types of wavefront, and after that I have discussed the Huygens principle with you, in which I have given you the three main conditions that Huygens have given. First, he has said that on the wavefront each and every point can be used as a fresh source, as well as he has told us that the wavefront is going to spread out in all direction like a hemisphere with the same speed, which is speed of light, as well as he said that the forward envelope is only possible and the backward envelope is not possible. And today I am going to start with the topic called as law of reflection, that we are going to prove by using the Huygens principle. So I am going to start with the diagram first. So in this particular diagram, there is a source S from where the wave is coming. It bounced back at point B and then to point C. Over here there is a reflecting surface which we have shown with respect to X and Y, as it is lying on the x-axis. Over here I have shown you the incident wavefront as well as the reflected wavefront, and as the direction of ray we can take with respect to the perpendicular or normal to the plane. So here in this particular case, as it has bounced back here, then plot a hemisphere with the radius of CT, as it is going to move with the speed of light. So with respect to that, we have got a distance which is BA and DC, which are going to be equal, as here the wave is moving with the speed of light, and time I am assuming here to be common for the both. So over here this is a right angle triangle and this is also a right angle triangle. So we are going to start with the derivation part in triangle ABC and in triangle DCB. If we will discuss, then over here the triangle BAC and CDB is equal to 90 degrees. As always, the ray diagram if we will take, then it is always, the direction of ray is always perpendicular to the wavefront. And as your AB and DC are nothing but the wavefronts only. So over here, as we can see that BC is common to both the triangles. So this is a common side. And next one is AC and BD both are equal to C into T, as previously I have told you that as it is moving with the speed of light and time is T, then both are going to complete the same. Hence AC and BD will be equal to CT, as the wave is propagating with the speed of light and time is common to both. So here we are going to get the common displacement between the two, which is CT. Hence we can say that your AC and BD both are equal. Hence we can say that with the side you can say that both the triangles are the similar triangles, and hence prove that the angle BAC and the angle DCB will be equal, and which are nothing but the incident angle and the reflected angle, angles made by the incident wave front and the reflected wave front. So hence we have just proved the law of reflection, which only states that if on a reflecting surface, if any ray incident over it with the angle I with respect to normal, then angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. So thank you so much. I am winding up with this video. Next video we are going to discuss about the law of reflection by using the Huygens principle. Thank you so much.